Yeah. Alright, I'm live. Bud Lacey. Who's that? Yeah. Alright. 96.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bulldogs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running back searching for a hole. Great penetration by this defense.
I'm changing quarterbacks. Okay.
They knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting, stud in the secondary, 5-star defensive back, gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have...
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room in under the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He'll pull it down. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The sure hands, it's Nicholas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Now improvising. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholas. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown,
I
Tulane.
didn't miss anything.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Randolph.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's White. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Makes the catch. It's Bobo. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Randolph. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's McClure. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Now rolling to the left. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air, it's Flowers. Buys a little time. Grab near the sticks, it's Nicholas. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking to fire. Got him downfield. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here.
Can't, no.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Touchdown, Green Wave. He found Found some open space.
I hate this
and
fucking
turned
goddamn
on the
game, bro.
Jets.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Riley. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Makes the grab on 3rd. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
I don't know that everybody think they're going to drive down the field and still on me. Just waiting for it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Caught behind the line. It's McClure.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quick strike complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now adjusting. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And they'll get it down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You're down, obviously, at the half. You had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit. Touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Flowers. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He's going to run it. At the 45, on his way. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the snap, it's McClure. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. They take the lead with the 6.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and
the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism, it was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
Tulane now facing third and forever. Off play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field.
Got some room to run. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. It's complete on the right side. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to fire to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
If he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play. just couldn't secure the catch.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, taking advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play act.
There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll throw it. Finds his man. And he's dragged down. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal.
I understand that, but it's not over, though.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Too many games either.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to throw again. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be third down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He wants to throw. Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Buys a little extra time. He'll go out of bounds, and he did not get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the football. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapon.
Jeez. Hate that you went to the lag there, but it wasn't my best game, but I had a little hope with the lag. I'm gonna be honest.